Come on, Drew. I am so sure that your father must have been proud of you at least once. Once.
When I was in 3rd grade, I had a solo in a dance recital, and I was so scared, I was shaking, and I practiced, but I just couldn't go on. As soon as they said go, I couldn't go. And my dad grabbed me backstage, and he gave me this little pep talk. He said that he knew I could do it, and that I could do anything I put my mind to. But if I didn't want to, he would grab my hand and he'd take me right out of there, and he would think no less of me. So I danced my little toes off, and I could still see him sitting there when I was taking my bow, cheering and clapping and smiling. I think he was proud of me that day.
I'm sure he was. So you know what? Just hold on to that, Drew, because no one can take that away from you.
Yeah. You, Jesse Blue, are one of the good guys. God, I don't know. I guess it's now or never.
You back so soon.
Are you kidding, girl? I wouldn't miss this place for anything. I want to thank you for keeping everything in control, and who knows, maybe I'll buy this place and you could keep that crummy job.
Look at them. They seem so together.
Okay. Can we cut this cloak and dagger act now? What's so top secret you couldn't tell me about it at the lab?
I just needed some time to think this morning and to run some thoughts by somebody that I trust.
You know that everything we talk about stays between us.
Yeah.
So what's going on?
I think that working for Alan Spaulding might be the biggest mistake of my life.
Good morning, Benjamin. Good morning.
Don't tell me you've read the papers and want to rub it in.
No, it's not worth my time. However, as the attorney for Beth Raines, I may have to give the court a deposition regarding your misconduct.
That'll be a real page turner.
You know, right off the bat, you know what piqued my interest, little brother?
I'm dying to know.
How it must feel to have to use blackmail to get women to go to bed with you. Beth Raines told me everything. About Lizzie, about her mistake of trusting you with her little secret, everything.
Well, I did a favor for a friend. I never betrayed her confidence. There's no way she would have told you otherwise, my friend.
Ben, come on, just face it. You used a plea bargain to get this poor woman to sleep with you, and everybody knows it.
I have never had to use any kind of coercion to get any woman in bed. And I do mean any woman, Ron.
All I know is I gotta get to Cassie before Dinah does.
Oh, now, hang on a second. Before you go telling somebody something that you can't take back, think about what Dinah's just said to you.
Yeah, she said that she's gonna have my baby. What else? What do I need to know?
Well, I mean, some more information. Did you talk to a doctor? I mean, do you know when she conceived, when the due date is, anything like that?
No. She told me last night. I haven't spoken to anybody. Why? What are you thinking?
Look, Dinah's Vanessa's daughter, okay? But I know all too well what kind of woman she is, and so do you. We both know that she's capable of extremes when she's feeling pressured.
You don't think this pregnancy thing is a scam?
Look, I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is, this is Dinah we're talking about.
You know, I can't believe you would ask me who the father is.
Well, I'm your best friend, right? I mean, if there was a new man in your life, you would tell me, wouldn't you?
Well, there's no one new. It's only Hart. There hasn't been anyone since Hart.
So, you and Hart just jumped into the sack for old time's sake?
No, not exactly. We went to dinner a couple of weeks ago, and he stopped by here afterwards. We talked, and we danced, and we kissed, and one thing led to another. He ended up spending the night.
Huh. And baby makes 3.
Yeah. What is with you, huh? What are you looking at me like that for? I'm pregnant with Hart's child. I'm happier than I've ever been in my life. I mean, except for the stupid morning sickness, but I guess you have to sacrifice something, right?
Well, yeah, but this is not the kind of sacrifice that I'd ever thought I'd see you make, Dinah. I mean, ever.
Why? Thought I was too selfish?
Well, frankly, yeah, I did. It's not coming out quite the way I wanted it to, but
no,
yeah.
that comes out exactly the way you mean it. Thanks very much.
Listen for a second. I mean, I'm sorry. This is a lot of news all at once. I'm sorry if I'm a little blown away by this. But the last time I remembered when you and Hart were together, he wanted you to get pregnant, right? All you wanted was a lifetime supply of birth control pills, so you tell me.
Well, what can I tell you? Except times change, you know? Things change.
Things change? So how much have things changed for Cassie's boyfriend to end up in your bed?
He's not Cassie's boyfriend. Let me tell you something. Hart was around long before Cassie showed up on the scene, and he is going to be around after the tramp is gone.
Now, Dinah, if I were you, I wouldn't be calling anybody names right now, okay?
What the hell is wrong with you, huh? Why are you being like this to me? Whose side are you on, anyway?
Dinah, I'm on your side. We go through this every time. I'm on your side. I'm always on your side. But I'm trying to get my head wrapped around this, if you don't mind.
It's very simple, Marcus. Hart and I shared a night to remember, and, you know, that's it. Memory's gonna last a lifetime now.
Memory's gonna last a lifetime. So you and Hart made this baby, and now Hart came back to you, and you are together. Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me?
We're not exactly together yet, no, because he has to get used to the idea of this still. No, he does, and he will.
Oh, really?
Yes, because Hart is a very honorable guy. And whether he realizes it or not, I know that deep down he still loves me. And he loves me more than he's ever loved any other woman. I'm gonna be sick.
Hey, that was some night we had together before I left, huh? If you're ever in Chicago and feel like a repeat performance, give me a call. Rob. Rob, oh, you've got to be kidding me, Dinah. You are a piece of...
I feel better, though. What is it?
Dinah Marla, this had better not be what I think it is.
Imagine what it must have been like for that poor child, having to keep quiet about what really happened while her mother took the rap for Carl's murder. But you know, the hardest thing was trying to convince Beth that the truth had to come out. But Philip, I was so proud of him. Anyway, I think the two of us, we really managed to help Beth see the light.
You and Phil.
Yeah. And now that the truth is out, I really think that Lizzie's gonna be okay.
What about you?
Me? No, yeah, I'm fine. No, I'm thinking about Beth and Lizzie and Philip and them getting through this, and I really think that they will. I really think they're gonna work this out.
Well, I certainly hope so. Because I can't help wonder about...
What?
Well, while Philip and Beth and Lizzie are working things out, what's gonna happen to you?
Frank, I'm not thinking about where I rank in Philip's life right now. He has a daughter that he has to take care of. I'm going to do everything I can to be supportive of that.
You okay with that? Because, I mean, sis, if you're really okay with it, then it's none of my business, you know?
Frank, it's obvious that you came here to say something, so why don't you just spill it?
All right. Philip and Beth are going to need a lot of time with their daughter. Obviously, she's got some problems going on, and it's going to take some time.
So?
So, I know that your instincts have warned you before about getting involved with a man who wasn't completely over his ex-wife, but you still did, now didn't you?
I told you, Frank, we worked all of that out already.
Okay, fine, but I want you to look at the big picture here. The real big picture, and that is that Philip still has feelings for Beth. I mean, come on, Harley. Philip, He's got Beth and Lizzie living in his house. And let me tell you something. Every time Beth has a problem, who's he come running to? He comes running to you. He uses you and your skills to help him solve his problems.
He uses
Hold on,
Frank?
Just wait 1 second. Let me finish. Even if I'm completely wrong about Philip, we all know where Lizzie's head's at right now don't we? And there is no way Philip is going to walk away from his daughter or her mom.
So what's your point?
My point is, with everything that's going on in Philip's life right now, he has no time left for you.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You don't know him like I do. I know that Philip will do everything he can to do right by me.
It's Harley, wasn't it? You assumed that I would tell her.
Philip, I couldn't take a chance on it. I know how you feel about Harley.